It's a giveaway. Giveaway. It's a freaking giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Okay, I'm doing a giveaway. Well, we're doing a giveaway. Today's video is completely sponsored by Fidget Manufactur. So what we have here is 3 different 3D printed sliders. I have to admit, from the first one I opened, I was like, whoa, what? This can be 3D printed stuff. I believe this is the first time I have tried one that is in this kind of material. But I'll get into that a little bit later. So, first one I want to take out here is this is the crunchy version of it. Okay, so it's a pretty good size. It's a little bit bigger than I'm gonna say like a Raptor, more along the lines of maybe a Magnus. But ooh, god damn, that's kind of what we come to expect from 3D printed sliders, is that you've got crunch. They're crunchy, and very easy to slide too. I was very shocked about that. And look at these plates. Like, I know I'm always preaching like, don't go totally flat because it won't work. And it's like he's decided I'm gonna go totally flat, but also just this subtle texture on there, and it's working. I've been sliding this thing around and trying to get it to stick and stuff, and it's not. So that's awesome. So yeah, this is obviously the crunchy version, and it is like a sealed unit. You can't open it up or anything like that. But what are these, you might ask? Well, wait, because we're getting to the last one in there, and we'll use those for that. So yeah, this is the crunchy guy. One of the crunchers right here, and this will be given away at the end of the video. You wait to the end of the video, and I will let you know what you're going to do to sign up to possibly win one of these. So that one is pretty damn cool. Then we are going to move on to another one, but this is the quiet mode. So this is where I was a bit shocked at first, because I have yet to try a 3D printed slider where I am actually feeling satisfied by the haptics in a silent mode, in a completely silent mode. Silent mode has mostly just become to mean silent sliding. And it's not totally silent, as you can hear, but it is, I find, very satisfying. So that was what I was a bit shocked about, was that we're still getting clicks on a 3D printed slider that are pretty damn good, and there's no crunch. The magnets are all secured in there. I'm really used to this, I'm really used to the crunch machine. All right, and I used to think that you kind of had to have the magnets moving around in 3D printed sliders to, get any kind of sound going. But look at me. Here I am, standing completely corrected. So yeah, what these materials are is it's something called fused deposit modeling, FDM. I'll just read you what I have here. It's an extrusion-based 3D printed technology. The build materials used in FDM are thermoplastic polymers and come in a filament form. In FDM, a part is manufactured by selectively depositing melted material layer by layer in a path defined by the CAD model. So you can kind of see that path. See that? See how the little lines of going along there? So I want to say that the path started right there at that seam and goes all the way around and just keeps building that up. All right. Plus it's sparkly. So yeah, that one is going to be up for grabs as well. And yeah, that is the kind of material we are dealing with here. So a bit of a different one for me. Now, this is the Morpheus. So this is the new one that Yannick has been working on. So what we have here is we have, to my knowledge, the first totally modular 3D printed fidget slider. I don't know of another one that's quite like this. If there is, I will stand corrected once again. But this is the first one I have held and played with and, you know, touched and had the honor. So this one's even better. And this one's even better in silent mode. I don't know if you can hear this difference, but clicks are just better. Okay? So this is what all this is for. So we have interchangeable inlays. You can change it to the inlays that are here in this one, or you can change to the inlays that are for this one as well. And then we have different modes of how, you know, loud or, you know, quiet you want it. Yellow is going to be a little bit crunchy, and then red is going to be the crunchiest. Right now, I have the black ones in there, and that is silent mode. So before we go ahead and throw those ones in there, because I'm going to show you how those will work. Can you hear that? On the slide. You hear the magnets still moving just a little bit. So me being a picky little bitch, I kind of heard that right away, and I was like, I wonder if I can make it like totally silent. Because you know me, I'm kind of like, if it's, you know, supposed to be silent, I want it to be totally silent. And then if it's, you know, supposed to be loud, I want it to be freaking party. So this gives a good little example to show you that there is still room to play with these things, and, you know, it can be done. So I just have to open this up. I just have a little flathead thing, and it goes right in here. There's a little spot right here. If you had long nails, you could probably manage it just on your own. And there it comes up. Super simple. And then you got a couple of weaker magnets holding that in. But to be honest with you, it's basically, it feels like it's just tension. It's just like a perfect fit there when it goes back in. So you're going to see how brilliantly easy this is to put back together and take apart and all this stuff. So take that. So this is another first right here. Notice how the screws are here? Screws are not here. So this is like totally hidden screws. Nothing to be seen. If you are used to sliders, you're used to the fact that there are going to be screws somewhere in the slide plate on the outside, and they're just kind of like, you know, set in a little bit so they don't impede with sliding. But this is, everything is happening from the back, and there's actually a lot of benefits to this, so that I'm just discovering now, really. This is the first time I have played with one of this design. So we have Torx 6 screws. 2 of them right here. Oh, I'm actually not going to take that out because I want to show you something really cool I found out just now. So you can just leave that right there. And then I'm going to take this other one. Till it's out. And then it can just lift right up. And then you can just set it down somewhere. Screws don't even go anywhere. Look at that. Because they're dangling in there. So very easy to not lose your screws. So this is the inside here. All right. So you got a really thick slide plate, and you even have brass inserts there for the screw. So you know that you don't have to be like, I still want to be a bit careful, right? You don't want to rip those things out, right? But you can really feel the bottom of where the screw hits, and it's pretty good that way. So no complaints there. I was impressed with this as well. As soon as I saw those brass inserts, I was like, yes, Yannick, you did it. Brass in there. So yeah, just dump them out. Easy. So what we have here is we have a hybrid design. All right. So on the ends, these are 8 mil diameter by 2 mil thick magnets. And then these ones here are 6 mil wide in diameter by 2 mil thick. Okay. And they feel pretty strong. They feel probably N52. I don't know. Don't really have a way to test that. So yeah, that just comes out and it just lays in there, right? So the way these work, and I'll show them all to you eventually, but if you can see, there is a certain thickness coming off of, let me get this to focus. Come on. So you see the thickness off of this part? That is going to be the thickest on the black ones because it wants to squish down the most and hold the magnets in there. And then if you compare it to, say, the yellow ones, you're going to be able to see a little bit, just a little bit of the black over top of the yellow, and then so on and so forth. These are going to be the thinnest, and they let the magnets move around the most. All right, so yeah, just me being picky and stuff. Just going to show you what it did. Basically, it's such a tried and true method for magnet securing, right? When you feel like you just need a little bit more in there. Good old hole punch confetti. So check this out. So I'm just gonna go and shove. I'm gonna shove very, very gently, very delicately, with precision. Oh, was that 1 or 2? That is 1. You go there. And you go there. No, you know what? You're going to go for the next one because you're kind of big. And then, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So now, this one apart. Okay, so now that we're on to putting it back together, I'm just going to show you like screwing it back in here. So I'm going, and then I'm very happy that you can feel when that's done. That's right there, and there we go. I don't think there's really like this guessing, like, you know, am I drilling into something plastic and am I like creating more of a hole than I need to? Am I stripping it? I don't really get that feeling with this. And there it is. And I'm not over tightening. I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good. And right there. And right there. Perfect. So yeah, throw these guys back in. Show you up close how that works. So I've just been taking it, kind of sliding it to one end. And then remember I said tension? Like it does really feel like it just kind of went in there with that. Pretty slick. And then exactly. So that's just me being picky. Do what you want. Yeah. So it can be made to be 0, magnet movement going on there, which is very similar to this one. But I imagine there might be some glue going on in there or something. But for some reason, this one doesn't have a satisfying click going down. This is louder. I imagine there's more room in this one for sound to bounce around in, but either way, this thing is pretty damn fun. So now, I'll admit I have actually not tried, because I want to save it for the video. I have not tried any of the other modes here on the these guys. So let's do it now and see what we get. Let's go with the medium crunch and then the big crunch, okay? One thing I want to mention before we keep going is the magnets. Can you take them out? Yes, of course you can take them out. It's pretty much just like any other one. But, so it comes out like that, and then there you go. Put it back in, but what I found is that it's harder to kind of get it out, especially on the smaller ones, without it like pulling up. So the big ones are easy to like put in and then just kind of get your magnet stick off of them. But if you go and grab a little one and take it out and then go put it in, you're dealing with the fact that this one's weaker. So you're like, you keep having to like take it with you. So I was like, okay, that's a bit more of a struggle. So I actually ended up like I grabbed the screwdriver that he provides for you, and as it like came up an angle there, I just sort of pushed the magnet down and held it so I could do it that way. So that being said, it strikes me kind of as like, it's not like the best slider for saying, oh, I'm going to switch out all my magnets like all the time, constantly. You're going to have to get the right magnets, right? It's going to have to be the 6 mil wide, the 8 mil wide, and 2 mil thick. That being said, you've got a lot of room to go thicker, so there's a lot to play with there, right? A lot to explore. I don't really feel the need to change any of the magnets at all. I feel like all the laddering is like strong and good, especially with this hybrid layout. I think it's been dialed in quite nicely. So, that being said, let's put yellow in. So just for shits and giggles, we'll put a different inlay in. Okay, so this is light crunch, medium crunch, not too crunchy. Oh, that's actually... See, this is why I didn't want to do it until I did the video, because I wanted to make sure that, you know, honest reaction and all. And that is so much more subtle than I thought it was going to be. So I imagine this one is full crunch. Yeah, we can hear the difference on that. Ha! Ha! That is nice. Good little freaking slap. Oh, those little slaps. Pa, pa. Pa. Damn. I like that. That is a nice, there's subtlety to that. Huh. Okay, well, let's go to full crunch. Full crunch mode, activate. Now, before I close this up, it just struck me. Yes. You could just swap and swap and put whatever ones you want in anything, right? Like, it doesn't have to be red and then yellow and black, right? So one more extra customization thing you could do just to find the right sound that you want. You could just play away with the different ones you want to put in there. I do really like this inlay. It's very nice. It's very pointy. A little like, reminds me of like a tenderizer, meat tenderizer. Yeah, like thumb massage or something like that. And I can also see the potential. I don't know if like Yannick would ever want to get into that kind of thing because it could be an absolute nightmare, but custom inserts. I'm sorry if saying that out loud has just cracked open a whole thing of worms, but yeah, that could be pretty cool. And there we go. Totally different from the first one. So is this? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Morpheus. And we've got these other two here. So yeah, we're going to give away all of these. So what you're going to do is you are going to like this video. You are going to subscribe to Fidget Nerd, the YouTube channel that you are currently watching right now. That's the one you're watching right now. And you are also going to go to Etsy.com and you are going to, follow Yannick's shop, Fidget Manufactur. I will put in the link. And then I want you to make a comment on this YouTube video. It has to be on this YouTube video. Say you were in. And then I want you to pick your first, second, and third choice for if your number does get called. I will be giving you a number, and then on the day when this is drawn, if your number does get drawn, you go to your first choice, second choice, or third choice, okay, down the list. So, for example, probably everyone's going to want the Morpheus first. So, let's just say that I was doing it, and I had Morpheus first choice, and I had the little Blue Crunch second, and then I had little Silent Waves as third, okay? And then let's say my number was 15 and it gets drawn, but my number has been the second one drawn, right? And someone already decided they want to take the Morpheus on that, then it has to revert to this one, and I get that, and then so on and so forth. You get it. Just describing stuff to you and you don't even need it. Okay, so we'll figure it all out, I'm sure. We'll get through it together. That's basically it, man. It's real simple. We're just going to do it like that. Yeah. So this will be fun. And I will be drawing this, I don't know, in the future. We'll see. Probably like a week from now, but, life gets in the way sometimes. And, yeah, I don't want to, put a date on anything. As far as I'm concerned, this video currently exists in no time land. All right. Yeah, that's it, nerds. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to see who wins this. It's going to be really cool. Okay. Bye.